All right, as I said earlier, welcome back to Las Vegas.
Hey, appreciate it. It's always good to come home.
How big of a factor was it that there was a UFL team in Las Vegas that decided to strap it back on and give it a shot?
I think it was real big. You know, the last time I played in front of my city was, state championship game. So, exciting to come home, the family here, all my, friends and stuff like that. So it's good to come back home and play in front of them.
Now, you got to tell them, come on out and see September 18th.
Come out September 18th, all the fam, all the people of Las Vegas. I'm from here. We see some great football. UFL champions, Sam Boyd Stadium. What time is it? 8 o'clock?
That's what time we'll go with, 8 o'clock. We don't want it too early. It's amazing. I'm out here, hiding in the shade, watching you guys practice and everything like that. I think I'm sweating more than you right now. I mean, is this nothing for you guys?
Oh, no. You know what? You get used to it after a while. The heat, the first couple of days is kind of rough, but after a while your body get used to the heat and you just keep rolling.
And what kind of practice was this? I mean, the pads were popping today.
Hey, man, you gotta. There's no fun on defense if you can't hit somebody every now and then. Cause a fumble here, knock a lineman here on his butt. If you're not doing that, you're not practicing.
I saw some helmets pop off earlier too. I mean, how hard can you go though in a practice because they're still your teammates across the line?
Well, yeah, but it's practice because my thing is if I go 200%, then when they get to game day, it's easy for them.
Well, that's the thing. The Locos practice, you can come out and watch it, and I'll say this.
Definitely.
Last year I was at the Pro Bowl practice down in Florida, and it was just like...
They barely moving, but that's the Pro Bowl. I mean,
right.
Nobody's trying to get hurt, stuff like that.
But I mean, that's kind of what, this is the first football practice I've seen where, it is just intense.
Oh, yeah. Well, I come from a background, that's what we did all day long, so... Come here, you just give it all you got.
What are your goals this year?
My goals this year? First goal is to be the #1 defense in the league. Not to allow any 100-yard rushes. I don't really believe in that. 100-yard what? What's that? But, and definitely game by game win games and ultimately win that championship.
So, of course, this Saturday is Fan Fest out here. I believe it starts at 6 o'clock, tailgating, a lot of things for kids. I'll say this. I was at all the games last year for the Locos, and I have an 8-year-old kid, and he just had such a blast out here. I mean, it really is a kid-friendly atmosphere.
Oh, definitely. We're going to come out. We're going to mingle with the fans, have some fun. And if everybody come out, we're going to do it. We're going to have fun. Y'all going to see some pads clacking. We're going to have a light scrimmage. I say light, but it's going to...
If it's anything like practice here.
It'd be a little more up-tempo than practice, so you'll see some hits, you see some helmets pop out, see some linemen laying on the ground. But it'll be fun, though. Come on out.
Now, when you see somebody like, the big news in the NFL right now is Hainsworth and Shanahan and all that kind of stuff, is it tough to put yourself in that position? Because, like I said, you guys are at 110%. It seems like certain players, maybe they have physical injuries, you can't do it, but some players do seem to take it easier on practice. Is that something that really can affect them in the normal game? Should you practice 110% or 200%, as you said? I
think so. My philosophy is, because then when you get to the game, when you're going 200, it's like practicing, you up it another notch because it's a game. Everybody else is trying to get to that point. If you haven't experienced it already, then how do you just get it to 200%?
Gotcha. All right. September 18th, Florida Huskers. We think it's 8 o'clock, but I aren't sure. But more importantly, this Saturday, totally free, coming out starting at 6, Sam Boyd Stadium.
If not, I'm going to attack you.